It's the fight between Romania and RSF. Of course, you know that the RSF means the Russian Sambo Federation, and this is going to be a very strong fight because yesterday we saw a very close competition between Romania and RSF. There were a lot of medals for both teams, and right now they are going to face each other in a team competition. So each fighter is going to fight somebody from the other team, of course, in a well-specified weight class, and whoever succeeds to win more fights is the winner in teams competition. And this is going to be very interesting. So let's start. So Romania against the RSF. We have the presentations of the fighters. All these competitors are very seasoned fighters. All of them are very experienced, and all of them have a lot of good results so far in their the first fight under 70 kilograms. Romania against RSF. Soke Laszlo from Romania and Eliav from Russia. It's interesting that these fighters faced each other yesterday in singles competition. The Romanian trying to throw. He had a very good position. It was a very difficult technique, and it didn't quite work.
The winner is,
and here we are, victory for
RSF team.
For the fighter of RSF. So
they got 1 point.
Ramazan Eliav is the first winner. Yesterday he won the gold medal. So today it was very interesting also.
So we have
and now the second fight of the evening, again a very interesting one, because yesterday the Romanians succeeded to win their direct fight, and let's see what will happen today. It's women's competition. Very quickly, RSF in blue uniform. I have to say, I'm sorry, I didn't say this. I didn't call this information. And Romania, of course, in red. First attempt for RSF. The Romanian is still holding very well. Yesterday, the Romanian won their direct match. And I think the same thing will happen in the heavyweight, where the Romanian lost in the final. So let's see. It's very interesting, and this is why I like this team competitions, because there is a chance for redemption for the fighter who lost in the first day of competition, and it's always interesting to see whether they can really use this chance for redemption. Still good grips for both of them. Trying to hold. Yesterday it was almost the same thing. Very technical fight. With a very good tactical approach. Well. Good lapel grip for Romanian. Good sleeve grip also. She is looking for an outside trip. Her opponent very strong on her feet. And the throw now, a little bit too late. In case you don't know it already, the first fighter who succeeds to score a point is the winner in beach sambo. So you don't have to throw your opponent with his back on his ground, or you don't have to worry about how many points you score. You only need to score the easiest technique that you can. Of course, nobody settles for the easiest technique. They all want their favorite technique to work, and most of the times this favorite technique is a very beautiful and a very spectacular technique for all the fighters, because it's a very high level competition here. Again, and this time it works perfectly for her.
Excellent.
Yes. What did I tell you about redemption? It's a chance for redemption, and it worked for her. Yesterday she lost, today she wins, and this is how close this the level of the competition is here
Following by
in Sambo. Today you can win, and tomorrow your opponent
from
can
Romania,
get a win over you.
Christian against Ivanov Maxim.
2-0
RSF.
for RSF. It's the semi-final. And here we are again, man 88 if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Ivanov against Boderlo, the Romanian in red uniform, his opponent Ivanov in blue. They shake their hands, and here we go again, two medalists. Attacking the leg is the Romanian, going very low, trying to attack the ankle. Stand, it's such a problem. It's such a problem because you lose a lot of traction and you also gain a lot of traction. It only depends on your technique and on your movement. So it's very tricky. You have to be very, very careful to decide what to do and when to do. And of course, the best way to train for this type of championship is to train on sand, because always this is the best idea to train on the surface that you are going to fight on. Well, a little bit of debate about the technique. I have to say I'm not very convinced myself. This is why we have such a great team of officials. They watch everything very carefully, and they can decide what is the right call. And here we go again. No point scored, but this time, let's see.
Now final.
I think this one is a valid point, and the referee is not waiting too much. 3-0 right now for RSF, and I think this is it.
Romania 0.
I don't think we're going to see the last two fights.
The winner
The
is
heavyweights
RSF.
are ready, but it's already three points for RSF, so this is enough. Well, and RSF moves into the final with this very quick and decisive victory. Second semi-final, Ukraine in red uniform against Uzbekistan in blue. So let's get ready.
Alexander from Ukraine against
Ukrainian Khmir in red uniform, his opponent in blue. Very aggressive, both of them from the get-go. Looking for the sweep. And the first technique for the Ukrainian, and it worked as a charm. Great victory for Ukraine. So 1 point for Ukraine. The Uzbekistani fighters really need to do something, because they saw what happened in the first semi-final, and they need to turn the tide a little bit. It's very difficult, but every man counts. Every fighter has its
Italiano 72, Ivanov Maxim 88, Chenkero Maria 72, Kochev
See?
88, Team Crane, Viro Alexander 71, Raju Veronica 72,
Red uniform RSF,
88, Kowalska Karina 72 plus,
in blue Ukraine.
88 plus.
Here we have our presentations.
Teams.
They didn't have so much time for recovery, but some of them don't need recovery. There were 3 fights against Romania. They had about 20 minutes to recover. The Ukrainian just fought a few minutes ago, and this could play an important role in his performance. Look at that! Look at that! How careful is the Ukrainian with his footwork, trying to get a good position. Nice attack for him though. Attacking the leg again. Good position, good attack. Nice grip. Ukrainian is defending very well. He understands very well the footwork on the stand. Look at him; he's just stepping on his tiptoes. He's not using the heels at all in movement. And the throw, and it didn't work. And looking for the throw. Nice entanglement, and this was a beautifully done technique.
RSF team after a great fight.
What a beautiful effort. Ramazan alive with the victory, but the technique was so beautifully done, and such a joy to watch this technique against a very strong and very experienced fighter. And now we move forward. Ladies weight class.
Sorry, from Ukraine. Kachi Veronica from Ukraine.
Ukrainian in blue. The fighter from RSF in red. Nice attempt, and no point scored. Same here, nothing to score. The Ukrainian is a little bit overpowered, and this one was a beautifully done technique. Again, very spectacular techniques. As I told you before, they don't settle for simple techniques. They are looking for their favorite techniques, and being extremely technical, extremely powerful fighters. There is always interesting to watch, because we can see a lot of beautifully done technique. Now let's see. Ukraine really needs to win this one. It's on him. Skripal against Ivanov. In blue, the Ukrainian. He needs to win this one. It's this one or second place. for his team. No. That one was very close. Good grip for the Ukrainian, looking for a high crouch. No. Well, did you see that? Did you see that?
In this category, in
Did you
team
see that?
competition,
What a
Ivanov
beautiful
Maxim
technique.
from
What a
RSF
beautiful
against Skripal Vadim from Ukraine.
Maxim Ivanov with
gold
a very,
medal
very
goes
beautiful
to RSF
technique in the end of the competition,
team.
and he just killed it. Great victory, and the heavyweights are very relaxed. They didn't have the chance to fight, and I think it's they are happy, but not 100%, because for sure they wanted to fight. For sure they wanted to show how good they are. Of course, it's a team effort, and you are as good as your team, and their team was absolutely amazing. But I really think they wanted to fight. They really wanted to show how good they are.